Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today, if it's obvious, yes it is, I am wearing a wig. I got my face all glittered up. It is time for Halloween makeup tutorials. So with that said, this look, I'm calling it the Flower Fairy Makeup, Halloween makeup. That's what I'm calling it, and that is what I'm sticking with, and that is that. So if you guys want to know how I got this look, what I used to create this look, go ahead and sit tight, don't go anywhere, we're getting started, you guys. But of course, before we do get started, go ahead and join the Kwak fam by clicking the subscribe button down below. We are a happy, growing, loving family, so click subscribe, and of course click on that notification bell. That way each and every time I upload, you are notified and you won't miss out on any videos. I do upload twice a week, sometimes more, and when you click on that bell, there's a chance for you to win a notification bell giveaway. Basically, you become part of the notification bell members only team, and of course, when I have a giveaway video, then you get a chance to win. You get to win a prize. So, I mean, who doesn't like prizes? I love prizes. So yeah, make sure you click on that bell and follow me on my social media if you want. All that stuff is listed down below. Everything I use on my face is also listed down below in the description box. So just really good information down there. So go ahead and read and check out the description box. And enough blabbing. Let's move on with this Flower Fairy Halloween makeup tutorial. Okay, so let's start by doing our brows first. So the fairy makeup look is going to be, you know, somewhat wearable. I mean, it's definitely for Halloween. I'm gonna go in and fill in my brows real quick. Today I'm using the AOA Sculpting Brow Pencil. And then just to make sure my brow hairs, since they are quite long, to make sure they are in place, I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Tinted Brow Gel. We're just gonna brush that out and brush it up like so. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of concealer on top of my eyes. So I'm using the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. And if you have like oily lids, this technique may not work for you. So you might want to use like a eyeshadow primer. But for me, this is okay. I'm using just a sponge. This is the Real Technique sponge, and by the way, everything I use I will list down below in the description box. That way you can reference back and see what I used in this video, and perhaps even do the same makeup look as me. So we have that all blended out. Now I'm gonna go in with let me see, cover that up, put a nice base on it, and I'm gonna use my all-nighter waterproof setting powder. This is the Urban Decay one. There you go. So just using a nice big fluffy brush, just dab some in there and then just place that right on top of your eyes. And it's okay if you get it on your eyebrows, that's not a problem. For this eye look, you guys, I'm going to use the Dominique Cosmetics Celestial palette, and if you are new to the palette, the shades are right there. And since a lot of it has the shade name on it anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and call out the names and you can just follow along that way. The first shade I'm diving into is the shade Eternal Light. So I'm just picking that up with my finger, and then we're just going to place that all over our eyelid. So now, using your fingers again, I'm going to take the shade Electric Amethyst, and just like that, we're placing that right on top of Eternal Light. And then again, using your fingers, I'm going to use the shade Star Gaze. Dive in with your fingers, that is the color. And I'm going to place that right on the center of my eyes. So now if you feel like you need more of those colors, just use your fingers. Like for example, I want to go back in and add a little bit of that Electric Amethyst and just place it like so. And because all these shades that I'm using have some type of like shimmer, glitter, or whatever you want to call it, the glittery stuff is a very forgiving, it's very forgiving. So if you want to add more color to it, add a little bit more, in my case, electric amethyst. Take your finger, dive into that shade, and just add it in, and you will be good. And then maybe I'll add in a little bit more eternal light. Place that like that. That looks nice. Just kind of like an overall wash. So now I want to add a little bit of glitter right on the center of my eye. I'm taking the Heavy Metal. This one is Disco Daydream. And we're just gonna place that just on the center. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of eyeliner and then put on my mascara, all that good stuff, and then come right back and finish the face. Okay, so I went ahead and put on my mascara, put on some lashes, which by the way, they are magnetic lashes, pretty crazy, and a little cat eye winged eyeliner. So, and I put on some foundation, all the stuff, and a little glitter got on my face. So everything I use, like I said, will be listed down below in the description box. Now we're going to go in with some concealer, and the concealer I want to use today, we are going to use the Bare Minerals. This one is in the shade, let's see, I can't remember what shade it is. I'll list it down below, but we're using Bare Minerals Bare Skin Concealer. And we're just gonna brighten up our face, down our nose, right there. And then taking the Morphe sponge, we're just gonna blend all that out. So we got our concealer on. Now for the, the part to set your makeup. Today I'm gonna use my Becca Hydra Mist Set and Fresh Powder. So we're using our little Becca Hydra Mist, and this, you guys, is pretty crazy because it's powder, but when you put it on your skin, it feels wet. It's so weird. Like, I don't know the science behind it, but it's crazy. So I'm just putting some on my sponge and then just gonna pounce that. And then just taking my big fluffy brush again and just kind of dusting off all that excess. So I do want to contour my face just a little bit. I'm going to use my Too Faced Sweetie Pie to bronze up my face. There's still that glitter on my face and I still see it. I'm going to go ahead and actually put a little bit of Vaseline on my lips. Okay, so now that is good. Now we're going to add in a little bit more glitter because, this is a fairy look. So first, what I'm going to do is, this is like all about the highlights. You want to bring out all your best highlights. So the first thing I'm doing is taking my e.l.f. Jelly Pop Face and Eye Gloss. And using my fingers, I'm going to place that on the high points of my cheeks. And I feel like when we start applying other glosses or other highlights, because this is tacky, it's going to really help let the other products stick to your face. So apply it like so. So that's what we have going on so far. A little bit of Jelly Pop gloss, as you guys can see, is super glossy. So you got that going on. Now we want to add some, let's see, I just want a lot of glitter and shimmer on my face. So I'm gonna now dive in with my Urban Decay Heavy Metal Gel Glitter. And the color I'm using today is called Distortion. Gonna take some on my fingers and just pop that on top of my cheeks. And then do the same thing on the other side. And you kind of want to spread it out a little bit. I'm gonna mix in different like glitter gel. The next heavy metal Urban Decay color I'm using is Dreamland. So again, take some on your fingers, and this time I'm applying it right on top of my nose and kind of spreading that out to blend in with the other gel shade, glitter gel shade. So we're not done with the highlight and glitter yet. We're still putting on some more. I'm going to take my Wet n Wild loose highlighting powder, and then taking my Morphe brush, we're going to just pat that in like so on top of our nose. We just want to be glitter central. So now that is what I have going on right now. A bit of glitter on my face. Let's see, what is next? I feel like, I know it looks like a lot of glitter, but I feel like it's not enough, to be quite honest. I do want to add some more glitter, but I have to figure out what else should I add. You know what? I don't think I need more glitter. I want to add a couple of stars on my face. But before I do that, I want to go back in with my Celestial palette. I'm gonna take this brush right here. This is the Morphe brush, and I know it looks kind of frayed out when I washed it. I guess I just kind of like, I don't know, it just, yeah, it still works, whatever. It's a Morphe brush, and I'm going to let me see, I'm gonna take this and dive into first a little bit of Eternal Light and just place that on top. And then go into Electric Amethyst and place that on top. And I'm using like a really light hand. As you guys can see, it's still very pigmented. And then just take that same brush and dive into, the colors are kind of mixed together, but dive into Stargaze. And now I'm gonna go back in and take my what was it called again? The Wet n Wild loose highlighting powder with this brush that I used earlier, and just focus that right on top like that. Okay, so now we want to draw a couple of stars on our face. So now I'm gonna take my CC Beauty Professional Cosmetics little palette right here, and then pick up some colors. First, I'm starting with the color white, and drawing in a couple of stars. So I drew a bunch of like white stars all around where like the galaxy area is. Maybe I'll draw like, no, I was gonna draw one on my nose, but I changed my mind. So now I want to draw some gold stars. So I'm gonna take that same little detail brush, picking up some gold, and draw it away from that like galaxy area. Not too much, but just a little. Okay, so that is good. So now I want to go back in and bronze up my face a little bit more. I feel like it just needs a little bit more bronzing. So I'm taking my Too Faced Sweetie Pie bronzer one more time, and with a very light hand, bronzing up my face just a little bit. Okay, so for my blush, I'm gonna use my Tarte Blissful and just place that pretty much where you would place your blush, but you know, a lot going on my cheeks. All right, for my lips, I'm going in with my Dominique Cosmetics Berries and Cream Lippy. Alright, so I have my lips on, and then on top of that, I'm gonna add a little bit of melting pout. This one is by CoverGirl, and this is in the shade 105 Gelful Jelly Jubilante. Alright, so I'm gonna actually squeeze some on the back of my hand and then dip in with my finger and then just tap on the center of my lips. And then right on top of that, I'm going to use my L'Oreal Infallible Paints Metallics. And then of course, go ahead and set your face. I'm going to use my Morphe Continuous Mist Setting Spray. And then you are finished with your look. Okay, so then just throw on a wig and a little flower crown and you are set and ready to go. And that is pretty much it, you guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and click that like button down below. Give it a big thumbs up. That does mean so much to me, you guys. And if you haven't already, click subscribe, join the Kwak fam, and of course, tap on that notification bell. That way you are notified when I upload. And which, by the way, notification bell squad giveaway time. You have 24 hours to comment anything you want. 24 hours after this video is posted, obviously. So 24 hours, and today's giveaway, normally I give away one item, but today I'll be giving away two. So I'm giving away two of the highlighters that I used today. In today's video, I've used the e.l.f. Jelly Pop, and I also used the Wet n Wild Loose Highlighting Powder. So I use these two items, and I'll be giving away these two items right here. Alright, so all you have to do is, of course, you gotta make sure you're subscribed, you tapped on that bell, like this video, and then just leave a comment down below, whatever you like, what Halloween makeup you're gonna do, what you're going to be for Halloween, I don't know, whatever you want to comment. So comment down below whatever, and you may possibly win these fabulous prizes. So that is it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and of course I hope you guys have a wonderful day, a wonderful night, wherever you are. I will talk to you next time. Bye guys.